And another Beaumont business is shutting down. The owner of Bocca Felice on Calder says a lack of business forced him to close his doors. But there's a silver lining. The owner says bringing back a fan favorite, New York pizza and pasta, should help.
Yeah, he told us he made the final decision after a driver ran into the side of his business last month with their car. 12 News reporter Ebony Coleman joins us tonight. And Ebony, he says that incident was the straw that broke the camel's back.
That's right, guys. Antoine Ware is the owner and the chef at Bocca Felice, and he wanted to create a spot where blue-collar workers could enjoy an upscale experience. But sadly, this summer, he says that they only saw about 3 customers a night.
It's really heartbreaking because when we first, you and I talked like a year ago, and when we first talked about this, we wanted this to be a success, right? If I knew then what I know now, I would have never changed it from New York pizza and pasta.
What should have been a bustling afternoon rush at Bocca Felice is instead an empty restaurant. Standing in the middle of it all is chef and owner Antoine Ware, reminiscing on how things got here.
I think we hit a slow period and we just never bounced back.
12 News spoke to Ware last April, just 4 months after the restaurant reopened under a new name.
My family and I, we poured out life savings into, this is it.
At that time, they were welcoming around 40 to 50 customers a night. That's no longer the case.
You can pitch a rock and hit nobody on some nights.
And if things couldn't get worse, our cameras were there once again when an accused drunk driver plowed through the side of the Italian restaurant in June.
Car came into this wall.
He says between damages and having to throw away food, there was about $30,000 lost. And in less than 2 weeks, they were back open again.
We just couldn't afford to keep the doors open.
A month later, Ware decided to bring back a familiar favorite.
There's still life here, but just not as Bocca Felice, though. Just as New York pizza and pasta. It's more familiar. They had a lot of great dishes on the menu before. I changed it, and we're going to bring back those great dishes